It's 6 a.m. at Redemption Hill.
Stand to your mark, quickly.
Last night, the warden felt the teens were getting too comfortable and were shaken up at 2:30 in the morning.
What's the name of my house?
Redemption Hill, Warden.
Who owns your freedom?
You, Warden.
It was a move that left the teens tired and angry.
Okay, let's wake him. Time to get up. Go, Sam.
I was really pissed off about that, actually. I just woke up in the morning and I was just standing there with my eyes half closed. I was just like, oh my God, and I just felt physically and mentally drained.
Remember the drill for the morning? Go, Bridget.
I was half asleep and I thought it was a dream in the morning. I just reckon it was quite stupid because it doesn't, it's not teaching us anything, it's just making us really annoyed.
Kelsey, pick up your bedpan, exit your cell, and place the contents in the bin.
I'm sick of my bedpan. I hate it.
Straight through.
I'm sick of sleeping in little tiny beds. And unless we're doing an activity, we're just locked in there constantly. And all this barbed wire shit everywhere. I mean, it's not like we're going to climb out and escape. Where are we going to go?
Get him out.
I need to get out of this place. Man, yeah, I'm gonna escape. When we're in the work thing, I'm gonna escape and shit. It's gonna be so funny.
Remember, anything can happen on this program, people. Do not get too comfortable. If I start seeing people get comfortable, complacent, things will be shaken up.
Before they arrived to the program, the young people and their parents had to sign consent forms. Now, within that consent, there is a provision which does allow the young people to leave the program as long as they're escorted by their parent or the guardian. But we always have to be aware that some of the young people may take matters into their own hands.
Hopefully I can get out of this place and give them a run for their money. We're gonna have a mission to try to catch me. Hopefully I get away. And I will bring up my nan and get her to send me some money and I'll be off, up out of this biatch.
How was your sleep last night, Jesse?
It was pretty good, thank you, Warden.
How'd you like being woken up during the night, Jesse?
I didn't, Warden, but there's not much I can do about it, so it didn't really bother me, Warden.
Just the one good answer.
Jesse, I think he's like following Jeremy, like trying to be like Jeremy and trying to be cool.
I'm about to bust out here. There's a few places I've seen that it will be possible to break out of. Me and Jeremy will be out here soon, you won't see us here again.
For programs that we run, especially within a tough, disciplined environment, people do look for ways of trying to get away. They just can't handle or can't cope with the structure or the routine or the control of a program.
Hey Jesse, is that the plan? When we're doing that work party shit? Yeah, just wink at me.
Yeah, bro.
And I'll just come and wait till I get a wheelbarrow too.
Yeah, bro.
Some of the boys out there are planning to escape. I don't know what will happen, but yeah, it's pretty crack up.
Me and Jesse made up a little code signal, and when the right opportunity came up, we'd try and escape.
Empty this rubbish bin. Hurry up. You've got 2 minutes. This should be nice and clean.
I told them, if you are going to run off, just come and get me. I'll come with you. We were talking about it for like a couple of days.
Watch out if they're not clean.
Now, we're aware that a couple of the young men had planned to escape.
You three, get back in here.
Now, if they are determined they want to leave, we can't stop them. And when the situation arose, they took it.
Copy all station. This is Warden and Officer Mark. Now leaving our site for mobile search, over. Copy that, we're leaving the site now, over. Let's go.
Jeremy and Jesse have made their bid for freedom, and Steve Boxer and his team are in hot pursuit.
Straight down. We'll search around this area first and make our way around.
They got out that door, they'll just keep running and running and running.
Yeah, they will.
And they won't be able to catch them by now.
Yeah, hang on right here. Pull over, bro. Pull over here. Get ready to jump out.
Now, when young people do decide to abscond, we have procedures in place to ensure their safety.
You go left, I'll go right.
Now, while the young people are on the program, they are in our care, and we cannot jeopardise their safety for anything.
What did you see?
Two guys on orange armor scampering up that way and over the fence.
A copy, Officer King. We've got someone who's found the location. Over.
Now, initially, we'll do a search of the immediate area adjacent to the prison.
Yeah, copy that. Can we get the police to coordinate the search and bring it from the hill down towards us, over?
But after 5 minutes and we could not locate Jesse and Jeremy, we called the local authorities to help coordinate the search for them.
Anything? All clear? All clear. Okay, copy that.
Because the majority of Steve Boxer's team are involved in the search, the other teens have to remain locked up in their cells.
This sucks. No!
I'm so pissed off right now. I think we're going to be locked in our cells all day until they find Jesse and Jeremy, and it's just pissing everyone off, and we're all just going to smash something.
I'll bet you they've been caught.
I don't know. It might be.
I reckon it's a dumb choice. Jesse and Jeremy cruising. I didn't want to go. I was like, nah, I'm not going. You don't know what to expect in this place.
No, you don't.
I'm pretty pissed off because Jeremy said he would come and tell me when they're doing the runners so I could go and join them. I don't reckon they'll get caught because they're pretty smart.
Right, listen up, Eastwing. Does anybody down here know anything about Jesse and Jeremy's escape plan?
No, officer.
Are we sure, gentlemen?
Yes, officer.
The last opportunity to come clean, I won't ask you again. Are you sure, gentlemen?
Yes, officer.
I kind of officer, but not really.
Did they actually ask you if you wanted to go with them, Aaron?
Yeah. No, I didn't think that for real though. I don't think there's a way out of this place.
Okay. But you weren't too sure if they were...
Yeah, I don't know if they're real because they say a bit of shit, especially Jesse. So yeah, I don't know.
It's an unfortunate state of events. But the reality of it is that we had two young guys on the run, and we had to put our resources and manpower into finding them to ensure they were safe. And by doing so, we had to secure everyone else back in their cells to ensure their safety and make sure that they're well supervised as well.
Yeah, we've been in a cage all day, so that's pretty gay.
Can you get that camera out of my face?
Stop down here!
They got out and now we're all stuck in our cells until they get found. So basically we're being punished because they ran away and we stayed. And I'm so sick of being here and I just want to go home. I wish I did the run too. This is a shithole. Hopefully they lose their points and we get more points than them and stuff, or I don't know, but I just really want something to do, like my makeup or my music, or, you know, just like something to occupy yourself with.
This is shit. We just have to lie in our cells, bored shitless. And it sucks hard out. All I do is just want to come home.
We expect most of the young people are feeling homesick, and although they're saying they want to go home, none of them are actually asking to go home. And that's a sign that we're doing some really good work with them here. To go home is a sign that they have failed themselves and their family and the agreements they put in place.
Situation update. How are we getting on with the police? Then you got them. Okay, then. We both got both pers over. Yeah, roger that. Okay, Officer Mark, got them. We're headed up to them. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
We remained in constant communication with the police, and Jeremy and Jesse were picked up within an hour of their escape and taken to the Napier police. And that's where we found out exactly how they had escaped.
Me and Jesse made up a little code signal that when the right opportunity came up, we'd try and escape.
Me and Jeremy were just standing after we'd cleaned the toilets. We seen the officer go into the showers, and then I just knew I got a little bit of time.
We both looked at each other, did our little signal, and then just ran. We both just climbed the cage we were in the first night we were here, jumped across to the ledging, jumped down off the ledge and just started running and just hid in the bush for a while. We decided to tuck our orange overalls into the pants just so that we couldn't be spotted from the orange. When we were hiding in the bushes, we could see the officers were searching around in the surrounding areas and cars were driving in and out of the prison looking for us, and me and Jesse were just having a good laugh.
Our plans were to wait in the bush until dark, and then I was going to go with him to his house. Otherwise, I was just going to keep walking and hitch home.
And we heard cars driving around on the road about 10 metres above us, and we just all of a sudden hear this, "Hey, come up here." We were saying, "We're not going to go back to the prison, we're not going back." And then they took us down to the police station.
When I initially spoke to them, both Jesse and Jeremy said they weren't going to return to the prison. But they were able to speak to their parents, who are desperate for them to stay on the program and learn something about themselves.
Hands forward, Jeremy. Put your palms together.
At the police station, I got my one phone call. I then called my mum up, and she just told me that she was not going to let me come home, basically. This was the first time that she wasn't really there for me. It sort of upset me a bit.
The social worker and I were allowed to talk through a lot of their issues, and as a result, they did agree to come back to the program and give it another go. Jeremy and Jesse both agreed that as a result of their actions, there had to be a consequence. Now, they spent 24 hours in the isolation block away from the rest of the group to allow the social workers and myself to continue working with them away from any other influences.
Despite Jeremy and Jesse's willing return to the prison, the escape has caused widespread resentment.
Well, everyone feels really annoyed at Jesse and Jeremy doing a runner because we weren't allowed to get let out, and then we got privileges taken off us.
Oh, it pisses us off because we're getting in shit for what they did, kind of thing. And yeah, it's been pretty boring. I caught up on a bit of sleep.
Hopefully nobody else tries it, because I don't want to be from the south for the rest of the day.
Knowing that they had spent a fair bit of time in the cells did make me feel a bit stink and a bit ratchet, because I knew that they didn't deserve that. They didn't do anything for that to happen.
Aaron, can you say grace for us tonight?
Oh, I'd like to thank Lord for bringing us this food and the chefs that made it. Amen.
Amen.
That one's got onions and that one doesn't.
Which one's got onions?
That one.
That one, so that's got onions, You know I'm missing Jeremy and Jesse?
No, really. It's great that Jeremy's not here to give us shit.
Yeah, we're not getting any sexist jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a relief having Jesse and Jeremy out of the group. Like, it's gone quiet and nobody's getting headaches anymore from them constantly talking. And then at dinner, it's like quieter and it's so much better, and I just wish they'd just gone.
No, Jesse follows Jeremy.
He tries to be funny, but he's not.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he carried it on too far, and I was nearly going to punch him in the head. Yeah. I was getting so shitty, man. I was like, ah.
I'm pretty glad I didn't go with them that time, because, yeah, they got caught and they've been stuck in isolation. And God knows how much longer they'll be in there.
Since returning to the prison, Jesse and Jeremy have taken on different attitudes. Jeremy is very intelligent, and at the moment he's playing a game. He doesn't know if he wants to stay here for the right reasons, or he's here just to try and upset things.
I've been in isolation, just lying in bed, sleeping and thinking which way I go down. Like, this is a great program, but if I do stay, I don't think I could, like, show the same respect that the others show towards the officers.
Every action does have a consequence. The consequence for me running away or breaking out of jail, whatever the way you like to put it, it was isolation for over 24 hours and took all my points away, which was quite gutting, really.
But if Jesse showed remorse for his behaviour earlier, he's unwilling to admit it to the social worker.
What made you change your mind about staying?
I might get something good out of this, and I'm not going to see it unless I try.
How do you think the other kids would feel about your escape?
Yeah, they would have gone, yeah, that's on.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Because they had to be stuck in their cells for the whole day. And you find that funny?
Yeah, I do, because they had the opportunity to do it too.
There was activities planned for today, and they missed out. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it makes me feel a little bit stink, eh? It's just a little bit.
Why just a little bit?
Because it wouldn't be very good of me if I said it made me feel real stink, because it doesn't.
Will you apologise to the group?
No, you will not see me apologise to the group.
Why?
I've got no reason to apologise to the group.
Man, it's coughed as if we have to apologise to them. Yeah, I know. We didn't do anything to them. They should have came with us. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Jesse, breakfast. Come on, quickly.
I actually want to not piss people off. If I end up pissing everybody off here, then there's nowhere for me to go. I don't really want to piss anybody off anymore, eh?
Yeah, Jeremy, breakfast.
Jesse and Jeremy, they're always being dicks to us.
Back against the wall.
I was annoyed that they did escape because we all got blamed for it. But I'm glad like they got caught and got punished because it's just stupid doing the runners. Because of course you're going to get found.
I don't really need to experience prison to learn about myself. Like, I'd only stay just to help out Jesse in particular, and maybe one or two of the other guys.
We still have to find out exactly what Jeremy means by helping out the other guys. I suspect he still wants to undermine the progress we're making with everyone else, and that's a real shame. Jeremy does have issues, and we can still work with him to deal with that. But until we feel he's ready, we'll have to continue working with him away from the rest of the group.
While Jeremy and Jesse continue to serve their 24 hours in isolation, routine for the other inmates returns to normal.
What we're going to do is we're going to turn this area here into a garden so that when people visit this place, they can sit here and enjoy the garden that you guys built.
Remembering what it looked like when we first got there and seeing what it's turning into now, like, I'm excited to see what it's going to turn out like.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you this map so you know exactly what you're doing. Before we can move on and do all of that pretty stuff, we've got a lot of hard yards to do, okay? We've already pulled all the weeds out. Now what we need to do is re-level our dirt. All the dirt on the concrete pads also needs to be swept. And any other weeds that are around that need pulling out, they can be pulled out as well. So you need to put a bit of elbow grease in there.
That's going to look really cool and real modern, instead of real jungle-like as it was before.
When I leave, I think it would be quite nice to actually know that I've left something here for people to come in and have a look.
That's it. Watch your fingers. Yep, lower it down.
Today we're just scrubbing the walls, sweeping, getting tiles down already. It's more cruisy and easier today.
Next one.
Yeah, without Jesse around, everything's getting a bit easier. It just brings the whole mood down, like shitloads, and then everyone just doesn't really have a good time when he's around them.
Let's go, move out here. Line up against the wall. Go, line up against the wall.
But Jesse's time in isolation has come to an end, and unlike Jeremy, he has chosen to return to the group.
Let's go.
I just saw him and I was like, oh, Gage, Jesse's here.
As a result of the actions that one of your colleagues performed yesterday, he's also had consequences in terms of that action. He spent the last 24 hours in isolation. Now, however, he's moving on from that. He's now going to be moved back into the group, so he's going to be reintegrated back into your group.
It was quite nice about him, actually. I thought he should have been in there for like 3 days. Our group had been getting on so well, and like Jesse's just kind of one of the people in our group that when he gets there, like it starts falling apart kind of thing.
He's so negative and angry all the time, and he just doesn't care about anyone else apart from himself. Even though if you'll be sweet with him, 2 seconds later he can be your worst enemy.
Jesse, do you have anything you want to say to the group?
No water, I don't.
So be it. Away you go.
I'm not sure whether or not Aaron or Jonathan or Luke like him, but I don't like him. Sam doesn't like him. I don't think Kelsey likes him, or Jessica, or Bridget.
You know that because of you guys we got locked in our cells all day.
Yeah, mate, if that was me, I would have just been like, yeah, sure.
I reckon it was really annoying how he came back, because he just came back, you know, like nothing had been wrong and stuff, and yeah, I just hate him here.
I was so pissed off.
We weren't allowed to talk for like 4 hours, so we were the ones that were getting punished for you guys doing the runners.
Yeah.
That's why I was getting pissed off.
We're going to have to manage the dynamics between Jesse and the rest of the group very carefully. There's a lot of resentment towards him, but if he does apply himself, he can turn that around into something positive.
Nobody likes Jesse, but they won't say it to his face. Because I think they're intimidated by him a little bit.
Stop there. Turn and face this way. The activity for this afternoon is abseil from the top down to the bottom. Abseiling the courtyard is our first chance to see how each individual works in terms of facing their fears. It gives us an indication of their own confidence and their own self-esteem, and gives us an idea of what we need to do to progress them.
I hate abseiling because I freak out. Like, I don't know if I think that I might not stop it, or I don't really trust myself.
Halfway down the abseil wall, we have flags. 1 flag, each of you. Each one of you must retrieve a flag. You can then earn the choice for a privilege. Beside me, I have a box. On top of that box, you have 3 envelopes. If you get 9 flags, which means each of you must come down that wall, you'll then have a choice as a group to choose the contents within the box, or you can choose 1 envelope. Inside those envelopes will be a number of points. Those points will go to each of you.
No, the abseiling was pretty cool, eh? It was just something different to do.
Awesome. Oh, nice and slow, nice and slow.
I'm just scared. I did enjoy the abseiling a little bit, but not too much. The only reason why I didn't like it was having to go so far back. And once I started moving down the wall, it was sweet as.
Wider feet, Samantha. Looking good, mate. You're looking really good. Move your feet.
Like, I was scared. Like, I've done it 3 times before, and I was still nervous and scared.
Nice. When you're looking up, it was all good because you were on solid ground. But when you're hanging over the edge looking down, holding by a rope that you don't trust,
here on your harness.
Was just freaking out.
Just remember, if you make a mistake, I've got you on this yellow rope, no matter what.
The hardest thing to get me over the edge was I didn't really trust myself with the rope, not with everybody watching me, and it looked so high from up there.
You're all right.
You're doing good.
Oh my goodness, seriously,
Jessica had a major obstacle to overcome during the abseil activity. Out of all of the young people, she is the most timid. She has so many fears that we need to help her overcome.
You've got it, mate. You've got it.
Jessica, take a look over your left shoulder.
Honestly, got to be kidding me.
Okay, I'm here for you, all right?
Go, Jessica, you can do it!
You can do it, Jessica.
You can do this, Jessica.
That's it. Move that foot. Keep leaning back when you do it, eh?
It's the thing I don't do.
Yeah, this is the hardest part by far. That's it. Deep breath. You've got it. Lean back.
Nice, Jessica.
You can do it, Jessica!
She's got a safety rope on you. You're not going to fall.
Jessie puts people off and just makes them feel bad.
Hands and lean back. Come on, you can do it. Lean back.
Stand up here.
No, I'm not doing it. I don't care about you. Jessie was going, just do it, and started nutting off and stuff. And I was saying, you better do it and all this stuff. And I was going to you, Jessie. I don't care if I don't do it. I'm not doing it.
No, you can't.
You can't fall.
I just wanted to get it over and done with because I want to know what's in that box.
Oh, with Jessica, I was pretty pissed off because I thought we were going to miss out on everything. If it was me, I was scared, I'd actually just go through it. I don't see why people don't just get over it. All the support in the world, I don't reckon she would have done it today. Like, it's just she, as a person, would just listen to herself, you know, and a conscience, I suppose. I think she'd change anything, yeah, by listening to people. Don't think she's a very good listener.
What are you thinking right now? You want to go home? Why do you want to go home for? Because it's hard.
I reckon it's pretty disappointing. She could have easily done it. It was pretty easy.
It's a hard decision, eh? Don't give up on yourself.
Come on, Jess, don't worry. Love will come down with you.
A couple of years ago, I thought I'd let go of the rope and banged my head on a rock. I always think that I'll freak out and just like not stop myself and just keep going and fall straight to the ground.
Jessica, I'm going to give you the choice to nominate one person to do it for you.
Kelsey! Do you want another go? Do you want to do it for me?
Jessica's decided not to do it, so I'm going to go up and go down for her. Yep. I guess everyone's got different fears, but yeah.
When Kelsey stood in and did the abseiling thing for me, I was pretty supportive and shit to actually know that somebody would do that for me.
Okay, ready? Okay. Okay, wide stance.
I did it like for the team. I don't know, I did it because I wanted the prize.
This activity served two purposes. The first part was to gauge where each person is at in terms of their own development. And the second part is to find out just how far they'll go or test their own boundaries.
Sure, Jessica. It's good to try.
Now, the fact that Jessica did say no to the activity doesn't mean she didn't get anything out of it. She stepped up to the plate. Although she didn't overcome those fears, it gave us an idea as to where she's at, what we need to do to help progress it later on in the program.
Jessica, we're not hating on you, okay?
Yeah, good. That was good of you for standing out there and even giving it a go.
Yeah.
Okay, team. You've now got a choice to make. The box, which you don't know what's inside, or an envelope.
Okay, hands up for the box.
Oh, yeah.
Hands up for the
Yes,
envelopes.
majority rules.
I'll grab the envelopes, but I'm not.
Majority rules.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I hate that, you sure?
Is anyone not sure?
Actually, the box, yeah, the box. Does everyone want the box?
Bags,
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Box.
Hey, box it is.
I Yeah, sweet. Peanut slab and LMP. I was loving it. And I just wanted it to last forever.
We made the right choice.
Any reward's a bonus. Anything new is really exciting.
It's yours, Jess.
Thank you.
I think she did feel like quite upset about it. Like when we got the box and stuff, she didn't want to take her chocolate and LMP and stuff because she thought she didn't deserve it. I was quite disappointed when she like didn't go and stuff. But I think like ultimately, if she couldn't do it, she couldn't do it.
Oh, there's that guy of To Catch a Thief.
Okay, guys, we've got a guest here to speak to you today. Some of you have already recognised who he is. That's right, he's from TV2's To Catch a Thief. So I'd like you to welcome Abe.
I spent 4.5 years in different prisons. I believe what you're doing here is good because you're getting experience. You're getting first-hand what it's like to be in jail. It's better to get it now and go out there and then change instead of 10 years down the line, be back in here. I know, how are you guys feeling about being in jail?
Shit.
Well, you're lucky this is only a trial. You know, imagine yourself being here for 10 years. So, you know, start looking at yourselves. And that's the honest truth, and that's what I've found in my life. You know what I mean? I changed the way I act. I changed the way I look at things. You know, and in return, there's things coming back. You know, I never thought I'd do a TV show. But that only comes back to me changing myself, changing the way...
AP actually gave us some good perspectives on life because he's been in prison, he's done drugs, he's done alcohol, he's done everything, and he's done all this bad stuff in life, and now he's stopped it and changed and got a career ahead of him.
How would you feel if you lost your mum? Because I lost my mum when I was in jail. You know, the last time I seen her was behind a booth where it's like got a glass up in front of you and you're only allowed a half an hour visit. You know, and that was the last time I seen my mum. The last time after that, the only time I seen her was when she was going into the ground.
When Abe spoke about him going to jail and coming out and he didn't have his mum anymore, it sort of made me realise that maybe it's better off for me to listen to my mum so that if she does pass away, at least when she passes away, she's got happy thoughts of me in her head, of me doing what she wants me to do.
Jesse is still in two minds whether to stay on the program or leave Redemption Hill. But Abe's visit has struck a chord, and the two meet in private.
What's going through your mind, Jesse?
My family.
Yep.
I just want to go home more now. And I know that when I go home, I'm not coming back to this place or any place that's like this. You might think I'm just talking shit, but there's no way I'm going to come back here. I'm not the sort of person that needs all of this.
If you didn't need to be here, then you wouldn't have come. But you are here, so that means something. The choice is yours, bro.
Stand up, Jesse. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, bro. Take care. You too.
Stand by for points update. A point system is put in place as a way of gauging their attitude and performance on a daily basis. They can either earn points or lose points based on how they perform. Hurry up! No talking! Let's get the job done. And we're talking about individual performance. We're talking about how they work as a group, how they encourage each other. South wing, to the assembly line, quickly. The whole point system works on an individual basis. It does not work on comparing one person to another. Luke, today's effort you have 14 points. Gives you a total of 33 points.
Thank you, Warden.
Jesse, today's performance you have 12 points.
Thank you, Warden.
Gives you a total of 12 points.
Thank you, Warden.
Kelsey, 15 points, 1-5.
Thank you, Warden.
Gives you a total of 35 points.
Yes, Warden.
Bridget, 12 points. Gives you a total of 32 points. Jonathan, 13 points. Gives you a total of 36 points.
Thank you, Warden.
Samantha, 10 points.
Thank you, Warden.
Gives you a total of 28 points. Ebony, for today, 8 points. Gives you a total of 26 points.
Thank you, Warden.
Aaron, today's effort you have 7 points. Gives you a total of 26 points. And Jessica, today you have 12 points.
Thank you, Warden.
Total of 34 points.
Yes, Warden.
The idea behind the points is to try and improve the quality of their stay during the program from a level 1 area through to level 3 in certain parts, and also better accommodation is the ultimate sort of achievement point.
Like last night, we're going into evening prayer before lockup. I will prepare myself for tomorrow.
I will prepare myself for tomorrow.
Before I lay down to rest.
Before I lay down to rest.
This program I will complete.
This program I will complete.
Because I will give it my best.
Because I will give it my best.
Amen.
Amen.
I will be proud of myself when I come out of this on the other side, simply because I probably will learn something about myself. I want to make a good go of this. I want to come out of here better than I came in here.
Jesse has committed to staying, but his co-conspirator in the escape is still undecided.
I don't feel I could put on an act of respectfulness anymore. I don't feel that I'll be setting a very good example for any of the others. Probably the best thing to do would be probably send me home.
I wish we could be certain that Jeremy could make some positive changes, but we also know that this program won't work with everyone. If he's willing to let us, we will continue to work with him. His mother is really desperate for him to stay.
We brought you into here because I want you to read a letter from your family.
Dear Jeremy, I love you because you are my son since the first time I held you. That will never change in my heart. And how I deal with your actions right now may not show to you I love you. I want to let you know my heart hurts at seeing and hearing what you're doing with yourself. To yourself, to me, and to others. It is really heartbreaking seeing you hurting like this. You have so much bottled up inside that needs to be released and put into positive actions to help you feel better and not feel scared. I am sorry for making you feel the way you do if I have hurt you or not been here for you at times you've needed me. It is now up to you to take the feelings you have and make a positive change with your life. With the opportunity staring right in front of your nose. Please see it. It's right there. Waving its arms in front of your face saying if you participate positively in this program, you will be okay, we will be okay, and everything will turn out okay. Your whole family loves you and cares for you. 2 days ago, I was just thinking, I need to get out of this place. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn about myself. And this choice could change my life.
Next week on Redemption Hill, Jeremy's future hangs in the balance.
I know what I need to do now.
While the others leave prison confines for the first time in a week.
The outside would be a privilege, pretty much.
But a more relaxed regime
I reckon they've loosened up a bit more.
leads to theft,
Can anybody see any officers around?
with consequences for the entire group.
Bridget, you're going to isolation.
Are these teens destined to a life behind bars?
Some of you getting too relaxed.
Their journey continues next week on Redemption Hill.